Hi everybody and welcome to Math with Mrs. Durham. Today is Wednesday, December 16th. We are doing math and we have a little mix of work today. We have page 237 to 238. That's from your math workbook and was taken out for you. And we're going to do page 51, which is just a single paper that has some of our doubles facts on it and doubles plus one that we're going to work on. It's only one-sided today. So if you're looking to get your work out, that is what you need. So today we are talking all about doubles that are either they are doubles or they're really close to being doubles. So either they're one more or they're one less than the double facts that we know. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple problems on the board for me to show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll do some work in our workbook, and then we'll finish with page 51. Okay? So when I am talking about doubles, we have been practicing our doubles so much. I bet you can probably sing the double song in your sleep. You know it so well. Doubles, we have 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. When we're talking about doubles that have one more or one less, that means that they are really close to that double. It's just a difference of one number. So let me show you. Let's start off really simple with our 1 plus 1. Okay? What does 1 plus 1 equal? 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay? 1 plus 1 equals 2. We can use this as kind of our base for a lot of other problems that we can solve. As long as we know that 1 plus 1 and we know that double, we can do problems that are really similar to it and go back and be like, oh, I know the double of that. So let me show you. So what if I did 1 plus 2? Okay? 1 plus 1 would be really similar to this, but 2 is just one more than 1 where we started, isn't it? So 1 plus 2, you can think in your mind, oh, 1 plus 1 equals 2, but there's one more. So 2 and then add one more onto it. What if you were to count on 2 plus 1, 2, 3? The answer is only one more. So this was a double plus 1. So what we really did was we said, oh yeah, 1 plus 1, we know that one. But then we added one more to it because 2 is bigger than 1. It is one more bigger than 1. Let's do it with a bigger number because 1 plus 2 is pretty easy. But let's see how it can help us when we have a big math problem. Let's do a problem like, let's try 9 plus 9. 9 plus 9 equals 18. There's 18. 9 plus 9 equals 18. You might see this problem, 9 plus 10, and be like, oh man, that's a really big problem. I don't know how to solve it. But you know the base of it. You know that 9 plus 9 is pretty close to 9 plus 10. 10 is only one more. It's only one more bigger. So we can think 9 plus 9 equals 18. But 10 is only one more. So one more than 18. What number comes after 18? 19. So 9 plus 10 is 19. And we used our 9 plus 9 to help us solve a really big math problem because we knew a double that was really close to it. Okay? So doubles plus 1. Now you can also do doubles minus 1. Let me show you how. I'm going to take away the second part here. We said 9 plus 9 equals 18. What if I did only 9 plus 8? And I did less. Okay? We said 9 plus 9 equals 18, but this is 9 plus 8. So this is one less than 9. So if 9 plus 9 equals 18, and this is one less, what number comes before 18? If I had 18 and I take 1 away, what number does that give me? 17. Yes, 17. Very good. So we used doubles minus 1 because this was 1 less than 9 plus 9. This was 9 plus 8. 8 is 1 smaller than 9. But we still were able to do a fast math fact like 9 plus 9, our double. Say 9 plus 9 is 18. Oh, 8 is just 1 less. Take 1 off. I have 17. So it's a skill that can help you do math problems faster if you like it. So this is what it means to add 1 or to minus 1 when you're talking about doubles. Use that double fact that you know by heart. Use that to your advantage to help you solve bigger math problems like that. Okay, I'm going to do some more examples with you on our workbook page. So I'm going to go over to the smartboard. Go ahead and you can get page 500, not 500, my goodness, silly Mrs. Durham, 237 out. It looks like this. Okay? This is the page I want you to get out that we're going to work on together. But I'm going to just show you this other page really quick. You do not have this page, but I just want to show it to you because I like that it shows you that when you have doubles, they're 2 of the same. Think about if we had blocks. But if you have doubles plus 1, you add 1 more block onto it. So it's your double, but you add 1. And when you have doubles minus 1, instead of adding on that extra block or having 2 of the same stacks, you take 1 block away because it's really close, but it's not quite the same. Okay? I just like this page to show you that doubles, see how in picture form, 2 of the same rows of blocks. Doubles plus 1, you still got your doubles in the same color. You're just adding 1 more. Doubles minus 1, they're still the same color, but you took 1 of them away because there was not as many. All right, so on this page, it does tell you to use blocks to model. You do not have to use blocks to model because most of you probably don't have blocks at home. I don't even have blocks up here with me right now, but you are more than welcome to draw squares, or you can just picture them, okay? So we're going to do number 3 right here, okay? It starts out with our double. These really help us think about our double. Is it kind of dark? I feel like it's really dark. Not very easy to see. Sorry, it's kind of dark out today. It might not be dark on the day that you watch this, but the day that I'm filming it, it is dark outside. So 2 plus 2, that's a double. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now, 2 plus 3. So let's look at our first fact. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 3 equals, is 3 bigger than 2 or smaller than 2? Bigger. It is 1 bigger. So we are going to do plus 1 on here, okay? So 2 plus 2 equals 4. So 2 plus 3 must be 1 more. I rhymed. I made my own song. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. So that's my base. I have 1 more. So 4 and 1 more makes 5. Use this double that you know to help you add the 1 more. Okay, let's do 3 plus 3 equals 6. Now the second one says 3 plus 2. Let's move a little closer. 3 plus 2. Now 3 plus 3, is 2 bigger than 3 or smaller than 3? It's smaller than 3, so we are actually going to do minus 1 because it is not as big as 3 plus 3. 2 is smaller. So 3 plus 3 equals 6, and if 2 is 1 smaller, I'm going to take it away. So 6, and I take 1 away. What comes before 6? 5. So see how we did the minus 1? So these are the same thing, except they're not making both the doubles and the problem. You have to think about it. So let's try that on number 5, okay? Number 5 says 8 plus 7. Okay, well, what double is pretty close to 8 plus 7? Look at the first number. 8 plus what? What's its double? 2 of the same number. 8 plus 8. So 8 plus 8 we know is 16. This problem says 8 plus 7. Is 7 smaller than 8 or bigger than 8? It is 1 smaller. 7 is 1 smaller. So if 8 plus 8 is 16 and 7 is 1 smaller, I need 1 smaller than 16. So 16 minus 1. What number comes before 16? 15. So we used our knowledge of 8 plus 8 equals 16, but 7 was 1 less, so we took 1 off of it. Number 6 and number 7 you can do on your own because those are just 2 doubles. Let's do number 8, 6 plus 5. Okay, let's think of our double. I always kind of think of the double of the first number. So 6 plus 6 equals 12. How about 5? Is it more than 6 or less than 6? 5 is less than 6. It is 1 less. So 6 plus 6 equals 12. And it's 1 less. 12 minus 1 equals 11. So I use that 6 plus 6 to help me solve that math problem. I'm going to have you do number 9 on your own because that is a minus 1. I want to do one more where we plus 1, and then I will let you guys finish this page on your own, okay? So number 10 says 7 plus 8. So I'm going to think of my double of 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14. And I'm sorry if me singing the song is annoying at all. But that's just, I mean, once you hear it so many times, that's what you remember are those facts. So 7 plus 7 is 14. Is 8 bigger than 7 or smaller than 7? 8 is 1 bigger than 7. So our answer is going to be 1 bigger than the double, okay? So 7 plus 7 equals 14. So I need one more number. 14 plus 1, count on. 15 is my answer because 8 was 1 more than my double. Sorry, that looks kind of silly. Got all crunched together there. So that is an example of a doubles plus 1 right there. Okay, I want you to go ahead and finish the rest of this page on your own. Check for your doubles, check for plus 1 or minus 1. Remember, think of the double of the first number and then see if it's plus 1 or minus 1. Some of these ones don't let them trick you. This one is a count on. This one is a count on. And this one is a count on too. Okay? Some of them are just regular doubles, but some are count-ons like those bottom ones. So go ahead and try this and then pause me now. Unpause me when you're ready for the back. How did it go? Were you able to find those plus 1s and minus 1s? Good job. Is that tricky? Is that a hard idea for you to do, to have to think of the doubles and then go back and see, add 1, minus 1? Is it something that you enjoy and it helps you solve some hard problems? I'm curious to see what you think about it. So we're on the back side now. This is page 238. We're going to do this together. And then we will, the last page that we're going to do is just some more practice. So that will be on your own. So I know it's kind of a long math today, but as you're getting faster at these facts, it should be easier for you to do them. And because it's helping you memorize them. So here we go. We have a problem-solving question. Tyra sees 5 beetles. Sarah sees 6 beetles. How many beetles do they see in all? Write the doubles fact that helped you solve the problem. So this isn't asking for the problem itself. It's saying what doubles fact did we use? So Tyra sees 5 beetles and Sarah sees 6. So it is asking us to do 5 beetles plus 6 beetles. What doubles fact can we do to help us with that? Think of that first number. What doubles fact? 5 plus 5. We're going to write that down here because this is the doubles fact that's going to help us solve the problem. 5 plus 5 equals, this is my favorite, 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay? But that's not my answer. 10 is not my answer because we didn't do 5 plus 5. Sarah saw 6. She saw 1 more than 5 plus 5. She saw 1 more plus that double. So if my double equaled 10 and I need 1 more, how many beetles did they see? They did see 11 beetles, yep. And that can go over here in our answer. 11 beetles, because it was 1 more. We didn't do 5 plus 5. Sarah saw 6, and that is 1 more than our double. So they saw 11 beetles all together. You know why they put words at the end? It's a word problem. So when there's a word problem, we have to answer the problem with words to tell how many there were. Otherwise, I could say 11 cats, and we're talking about beetles. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure to have a label on the end of your word problem answer to show exactly what you're talking about. Something so important in math. All right, this is a brain builder. Adam has 9 red flowers and 8 purple flowers. How many flowers does he have in all? Write 2 doubles facts that could help you solve the problem. So usually Mrs. Durham says to do the front double. This one is asking us to do doubles for both. So Adam had 9 red flowers plus 8 purple flowers. So let's do a double fact that could help us, how we always do. Let's start with the 9. Now don't let this trick you either, because they put the equal sign on the other side. They're trying to trick you. That's why it's a brain builder, because you're like, what? That's backwards. But remember, even if it's backwards, it's still the same math problem. The answer has to go after the equal sign, okay? So 9 plus 9, because we're looking at this first one right here, okay? 9 plus 9 equals 18. Now they want us to do a double for this one too, because you could do it both ways, and I'll show you why. What's the double for 8? 8 plus 8 equals 16. Now why you can do it either way is because I could say, oh, I start with 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Is 8 bigger than 9 or less than 9? 8 is less than 9 by 1. So 9 plus 9 equals 18, but I have to have 1 less, which is 17. But another way I could look at it is if I did say 8 plus 8 equals 16, but 9 is bigger than 8 by 1, and it's 1 more. So 8 plus 8 equals 16, and I need 1 more. So 16 plus 1 is 17. You get the same answer. Whichever way you start, whichever double you start with. Usually we like to start with the first double, but you can do both doubles or start with either one. You just have to look at the other number and say, okay, is that bigger than my double or is that smaller than my double? Okay? Alrighty. That's kind of tricky. It's a brain builder. So if it's hurting your brain right now, don't let it frustrate you. It's just something I wanted to share with you. We have our last one. Devin has 6 pets. Maya has 7 pets. The answer is 13 pets. What is the question? Ooh. So Devin has 6 pets and Maya has 7 pets. The answer is 13. They already solved it for us, but they're saying, what question are they asking? What did they want to know? They wanted to know how many pets did they have, right? They didn't know how many pets they had altogether. So the question that they asked was, how many, that was a sight word a couple weeks ago. How many pets do they have together? And we're going to put a question mark because we're asking a question. How many pets do they have together? How many pets do they have together? I wanted to know. That's the question. So this is also kind of a brain builder because it makes you have to go back and think. They gave you the answer. You had to go back and think, what question was that answering? So how many pets do they have together? Go ahead and pause me now if you need to finish copying that. And then I'm going to show you and give you directions on their last paper for today. Okay, so your last page for today is one of our fluency papers that we've been working on, and it looks like this. It says, look closely. And you'll see that on the very top there's some very specific directions that I want to make sure that you listen and read because it'll save you some math today because you have worked on a lot of math today. Like I said, this is a long math day, but it's really good practice on these doubles plus 1 or minus 1. This one is mostly more than 1. There is no less than 1 on here, okay? So the directions say, add the doubles and the one more than facts. So the one more. Skip the rest. What? You get to skip the rest of them. So if it's a double, or if it's a double plus 1, I want you to do it. But if it's a count on, I don't want you get to skip it, okay? So let's just take a look at some of these, okay? Remember, it tells you to think about your doubles to help you. It'll help you go through it faster. And on the bottom, go back and circle, not just the doubles, go back and circle the one more than that you did. So that might help you before you start too, so you don't have to go back. But as you're solving them, you're like, oh, that was a one more. Then go ahead and just circle it while you're there. Okay? So let's look at a couple of these. 3 plus 3, is that a double or one more than? Yep, that's a double. 5 plus 6. Ooh, is 6 just one more than 5? Yep, it is. So you can go ahead and do that one. 6 plus 7. Is 7 just one more? Yep. 8 plus 8, that's a double. 3 plus 5. 3 plus 4 would be one more, but 3 plus 5 is 2 more. So 3 plus 5, you can skip that one. 7 plus 3. Well, it would have to be 7 plus 8 to be one more than. 7 plus 3 is a count on. Skip that one. 4 plus 5. Oh, 5 is just one more, so that is a count on by 1, so do that one. That's how you should go through this page, is by seeing which ones are plus ones and which ones are not. So let's just do a couple together, and then I'm going to let you go on and do it, the rest of it by yourself. Wrong way. I'm actually going to take 18 and 17 out of there so you don't get confused. There we go. Okay, let's look at this first column, okay? So let's remember that I said don't do this one because 3 plus 5 was too far. 7 plus 3 was too far. They were not, just within 1. 3 plus 3, ooh, that's a double. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Yep. 5 plus 6. Okay, this is within 1. 6 is one more. What double can I think of, though? 5 plus 5, because that's my first number. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 6 is one more. 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, the next one is 6 plus 7. That's one more. So start with your first number. 6 plus 6 equals 12. And 7 is one more. So 12 plus 1 is 13. One more than 12. 8 plus 8, that's a double. 16. And then the last one, 4 plus 5. Okay, think of your double of 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 is one more. One more than 8 is 9. Okay, that's the way you go through the rest of the thing, through the rest of the whole paper. If it's a double, you do it. If it's a plus 1, you do it. If it's a count on, you do not do it. I'm going to go back and think, though, that if it is the one more plus 1 facts, then I'm going to circle it. So I'm going to go ahead and circle them while I'm thinking about it. The other ones are doubles, so I won't circle them. But if it was a plus 1, then you circle it. Okay? All right, you guys. The rest is up to you to try. Go ahead and work through it. Try to check your answers. Don't forget to circle your plus 1 facts. But that is all I have for math today. Thank you so much for working hard with me and for looking at those plus 1 and minus 1. Those are kind of tricky, but I believe in you, and you are an amazing mathematician, and I think that you will be fantastic on this paper and with math the rest of the week. If you have any questions, let me know, but I will see you guys soon. Bye!